This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this 4Runner. It is a 2004 Toyota 4Runner SR5, two-wheel drive, 6-cylinder. This 4Runner has 138,000, just barely over 138,000 miles. It's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. The reason we have a salvage title on the theft recoveries is the attorneys for the insurance companies want to eliminate any liability. So they sell it to us, we sell it to you, you kill yourself in it. Wheel Kinetics isn't rich, but the insurance company is. And then the attorneys try to twist it into what it isn't, which is bad driving, and blame the car. So their way of divorcing this car is a salvage title. And that's what they do. So it's paperwork and attorneys. It has nothing to do with the car being wrecked or in any kind of condition that would warrant that. Anyway, we get them here, we do a 2-hour inspection. This is what it looks like. I've got my little cheat sheets that I write myself, and then I've got a couple notes here. There's no radio face, and the tilt lever on the steering wheel doesn't work. We'd have to buy a whole new column for it. We're trying to keep the price down on this thing, so no tilt. I'm going to walk around, I'm going to show you what we know about the car. I'm going to tell you what repairs we did. The tachometer didn't work. Initially we weren't going to fix that, but it runs really good, drives great. So we bought a cluster. It was 380 bucks, by the way, just so the tachometer would work. So the tach works. Got an oil and filter, cabin AC filter, air filter, and rear brake pads. That's what was done to it. It came from the Seattle area. It was bought directly from an insurance company in Seattle, actually Graham, Washington, technically. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you this thing. In our opinion, either the whole vehicle was painted or just the passenger side. I think it was just the passenger side. And it also appears that the passenger fender was replaced because there's no VIN on the passenger fender. Okay? Like I said, our videos are meant to inform. We're not trying to tell people, you know, things that aren't true just to get it sold. There's no BS here. These things are notoriously great cars, but if you get it and you find something we didn't announce, it's obvious, or even it's not obvious, it's not going to work. You see the overspray right here? And this fender, we're assuming, is a replacement fender because it doesn't have a VIN on the inside under the hood. A little bit of this. We got some more overspray on this. So that's why we're getting that. I don't think it's going to matter to whoever buys this car. This is a people mover. This isn't like, you know, you're buying this car for the way it looks. You're buying it for the way it drives. It drives great. It's a Toyota. We just did, you know, oil and filter and rear pads and stuff. So I mean, it's you know, it's gonna run for a long time, and I doubt that the cosmetics, if you're looking for cosmetics in a 4Runner, you're probably not looking at a 138,000 mile salvage title theft recovery, right? All right, let's see, fire this thing up. Already the air conditioning was ice cold. Beautiful thing. 138,040 miles. I better stop and get some gas here in a second. I'm going to open up the hood, show you what it looks like under there. Let's see. Oh, that's the gas. That's the hood. And it's still hot in Tucson. It's still going to get to mid-90s, high 90s, something like that. All right. See, these are like new clips right here too. So I would say that this fender's been replaced. They did a nice job. I wish they would have done a better job of painting and masking off. And this would be, so you see the in here? So this is the original hood. So you know it wasn't the front end because the hood didn't get it. So it was the passenger side here. And this with the little bit of marks and that you can see in it. Apparently that would probably be, it looks like an original headlight too. So it probably just bumped up against a pole or something at the drive-in. drive-through, I mean. All right, let's see. That's that. Boy, that hood's hot too. Tucson, it's about time for us to cool off. About had enough. Born and raised here, but by about the middle end of September, we're about done cooking. All right. That's a little cup holder thing, huh? The cup holder comes out of there. You want to fold the seats down, you pull up on this, and then you go like this, push on that, and I can do it with one hand, which I can, apparently. There. Well, that goes like that. This window, that's your driver rear window. That's fine. And then you do this, that, push on that button, bang. Open up the back for you so you can see what kind of storage. There's a lot of space in these things. Kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing vehicle. I love having these things around. Even if they just sit for a while, that's fine with me. A nice spare, because I like to drive them home, which may be this car's fate today, to go home with me. There. All right, let's see. Windows. There's your driver window, passenger window, passenger front window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. All right, mirrors, out, in, up, down. Other side. Let's see, other side. Out, in, up, down. That's what the carpet looks like. See this? It's flopping around. It's like somebody pulled awfully hard on it because it's supposed to be real straight. Anyway, that's that. What else we got going on here? Got a rear window right here. That's down. That's up. Turn the air down so you can hear me. It's blowing ice cold. That's a nice thing. I don't think we're going to get to 100 today. It's finally going to stay under 100, I believe, for the next 8 months or so. But it's still pretty warm. All right, we got cruise control. There's cruise on and off. But what else? I think that's about it. Let's go for a drive. Oh, you know what? Let me show you this stuff. We got this hinge back here is not doing so good. How does this? Oh yeah, this thing folds forward like that. What else? Anyway, all right, let's go for a ride. This vehicle, like I said, is being sold on salvage title. If you come here to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you can't get plates or insurance on a salvage title. We have to take it to the police. It's about 4 hours of our time. They do what's called a level 3 inspection. Then we take the level 3 inspection in the Arizona salvage title and get what's called the restored salvage title. Once we have that, you can get plates. We can issue you plates to drive home with, and you can get insurance. So that's obviously mandatory if you're going to drive home. We charge $200 to do that before you get here, or before it ships. Most people have us restore the title before it ships to their house if they pay by wire and ship also. Like I said, it's about 4 hours of our time. It's $200. 150 goes to the state for the inspection itself. 150 goes to covering one of our guys sitting there staring at it for anywhere between 4 and 10 hours, depending on how busy the cops are doing real police work. So that's why we have that number. We would love to not have to do any of them, but the money you're saving is because of the title, and so you gotta have a little give and take there. Anyway, so it's $200 to restore the title. It's $250 as the dock fee, and taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're one of our good friends from Alaska that fly down here every now and then, actually more now than then, that they fly down here and they drive home, their state tax rate is 0. So when they come, they pay 2% tax, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. Just add 2% to your state sales tax, and you'll know what you're going to pay if you come here to drive it home. Then $250 for the dock fee and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, the only price you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, unless you want to add the $200 to have us restore the title. I strongly urge that unless you're 100% positive you can do it with the Arizona salvage title we provide, the bill of sale, and the 4Runner itself. Those are the only 3 items you're getting. So if you say no to us restoring the title, just make sure that you know you can do it in your state. All right? Deposit. Deposit is $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the 4Runner at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. This thing runs great. Like I said, we have no idea what the faceplate is here. It does have a manual, and it does have a MP3 little phone hookup cable there, but we don't have a faceplate, so you might as well just go get another radio at Best Buy or whatever for $99 and plug it in. We used to do that too, and then we used to put radios in cars that had the radio stolen or missing or whatever, and inevitably people would tell me that they didn't want it, they had their own, blah blah blah, and we just spent $200 on nothing. So we don't do that anymore. It doesn't make sense. Warranty. Obviously this thing's out of factory warranty by a lot of miles and a lot of years. Basically Toyota was saying after X amount of miles or X amount of years, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay? So if they don't know what's going to happen and they're Toyota, they're the best, then we don't know either. We inspect them, we tell you what's wrong, we tell you what's right. We give you 60 pictures you can click on in the ad itself. Little zoom in device, you can zoom right in, and you know it's like putting your eyeball an inch away from the car. So cosmetic shouldn't be an issue. Mechanically, we tell you what we know. Doesn't mean when you get it, 3 days later, it's not going to need something. It's a 138,000 mile 04. It's 12 years old. It's almost old enough to go to high school. Okay, so you know, if you want a brand new one, if you want warranty, go buy one. You can pick one of these bad boys up, a 2-wheel drive, for about $40, and you'll have warranty for a couple years, and then you'll owe $20, and you won't have warranty. That's the reality. If you just need a people mover that you're not going to stress about at the mall, getting dinged up, then this would be great. If you need a kid's first car, this would be awesome. This would be an awesome first car. But be ready, you know, eventually it's going to break, and it could be tomorrow or it could be in 3 years. It's a Toyota, so the odds are it's going to be in 3 years. But we don't know, okay? So keep it real. I'm driving this thing. This thing's a beautiful car. Honestly, it runs great. I mean, for driving, I'm definitely going to get into this car tonight. So, anyway, that is it. Thank you for your time.